Hello everyone at Apollo Scooters. This is the problem I've been having with the tire change on this Apollo scooter. I bought this thing a few years back, 2 years back, as an open box or refurb. When we opened it, we neglected to keep the box, and unfortunately there were no stickers or any numbers anywhere to indicate serial number on this. Here's the problem with this wheel. Number one is a very short leash on it, and I keep worrying about whether or not I'm going to damage this cable by manipulating and working on it. As you can see pretty clearly in this video, this wheel was completely corroded. I had significant problems in getting it apart to take the tire off. In fact, I had to cut the entire tire and inner tube to get the tire off to actually access the wheel itself or the hub itself. You can't tell right now, but this thing was completely corroded, so much so that there was no visible seam initially when I started working on this. I was able to find one line and able to basically start prying it apart. It took a lot of impacts along this wheel edge to get it apart, and then at some point, even then, every time I separated it, it would keep going back on itself. So eventually I had to put wedge material between the two halves. As you can see, some signs right here where I had to pound the wedges in and slowly get this whole thing off. And you can see where the issues are, where the two hub halves meet. There's a lot of corrosion and a lot of galling. And it was very difficult to get this thing apart. So one of my disappointments with this design is there was no waterproofing. No waterproofing at all on this wheel. Now, not that we intended to ride this thing in any wet environments, but you know, sometimes that's an unavoidable. And I don't know what else to say. I mean, there should have been some sort of anti-seize material maybe placed between the mating surfaces to prevent this from happening. But I'm just worried about, you know, the next time, even if I get this thing together, and hopefully the cable's not been damaged from all this manipulation. Even if I do get this thing together, what's to stop it from happening again? The next time I have to replace an inner tube or the tire. So I don't know if you guys supply a replacement a motor. Is there a way to get this motor even out of here in the condition that it's in? Is this even possible to replace if in the future or in the near future, if that cable has been damaged here or stretched or pulled in any way? I tried to be as gentle as possible, but again, the effort and the work to get this thing off was considerable. Anyways, that's my video of I was asked to send a video or pictures of what was happening in case so you have some visual reference of what was going on and my difficulty in getting this thing off. I mean, to me, it seems that there was water actually getting into the hub itself. There's no sealant at this seam or in these contact areas. It would have been good if you designed some sort of O-ring system that would keep moisture out, but just, I don't know. It's anyways, so where do we go from here? I don't know if you can contact me, my email, my phone number, and I'm contemplating on putting a solid wheel here to avoid having to. I do have to smooth out these edges because you may or may not see it, but this got roughened up by my efforts to separate out the wheel. So I don't know how well an inner tube will survive when rolling on this hub. Okay, well, we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.